Welcome. Welcome? Doing there. Sam! Oh, he's just there. Wait, that sounds like health cops.
Cops.
Health cops, brother.
Cop dogs.
Health cops,
Cop
wait
dogs.
for it.
Cop dogs. All right.
Ready? Yep, health cops, tell me.
Health cops.
Wait, really?
No, please. No, please. We've got a bit of a different, it's not really different at all, it's the same style.
Same
so basically
content.
this style video, we're just going to be mic'd up and George is going to follow us around for a little bit.
A day in the workshop.
Try not to get too bored, basically, yeah, day in the workshop. Day in the workshop, following around Daniel, maybe me. I actually do work, so George won't be able to.
Doing a day in the workshop following Daniel.
So yeah, that's what we're doing. So, don't know what we're going to call it yet. Looking busy doing a bit, maybe?
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. If you watch this first episode and we haven't come up with something to call it yet, and it's just titled something dumb, put a title on.
Put a title on the bottom.
So,
anyway,
let's do it.
And follow me, guys. We'll go unbox what I'm doing today.
Follow me, guys. We'll go unbox what I'm doing today.
Are you ready? Are you ready, George? Voila! What we have here, George, is another flawless intake plumbing for our customer's car. For an RB25. What are you doing over there? Now, well, it's too aggressive for you. It's too aggressive for you. Safety first around here. Safety first. And yeah, just another good looking piece. Where are you going? Indusso?
Nah, I'll probably just go up and around the block and then park it. Then I need to push the 32 in.
Come on. It's like Brian, what's his name? Stalker. So. What? What did he just say? He dribbles so much stuff. And back to what I'm doing today, George, right? We've got this new Plazmaman intake here for What? Why? Unreal. Back to what I was doing. Is we just got this in the mail, right, from Plazmaman. It's an RB25 intake. We've got to mock it all up. We're about to make the cold side intake. We put the Bosch drive-by-wire on, so this is going to be running drive-by-wire, obviously, like the rest of the things that we do here. And I'm just going to leave it at that for now, and then I'm just going to do some things, George, and push this out.
Don't you dare park there! Whoa. That boot better be full of shit, otherwise I tell you what. Oh, it's got a diff in it. There's a diff in there. There's a diff in the boot, George. Here's a little diff I knocked up.
This here is a very, very large diff that's going in the VL over here that Michael's working on. It's the biggest diff I've seen, that's for sure. We're going to talk about this VL, George, and talk about So we're going to talk about this VL real quick. to Michael, Micky Gee in here. We'll talk to the bottom half of him because you can't see the top half of him. So, oh boy, here he is. He come out of his shell. Little Micky Gee out of his shell.
Hurry the f up if it works with it.
Righto, we just dummied it up. The Gazzard Brothers 9-inch. How big's the Diff, Micky?
9 inch.
9 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah. What brakes are we running?
Wilwood.
Wilwood brakes. What sort of hubs are these?
Race products.
No. What sort of hubs though? What do they do? Are they floating? Are they non-floating? Yeah. Do they wear floaties?
Like
Can they swim? So yeah, we just mocked the Diff up into there to work out distances we need for bottom control arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, bottom control arms, which Micky's gonna have to make up. No, sorry. Gazzard Brothers.
I would make them, but I'm not allowed.
Yeah, you're not allowed. You're not fabrication enough.
Yeah, I've made them in the past.
We've just finished, well, Micky's just finished tubbing it all, so the tubs look schmicky mouse. We're moving on to the next bit. We've just replaced the tunnel, just did the tunnel on it, so the tail shaft doesn't foul on the factory floor because it's going to be a big boy. Low. And we're going to sack it. Downtown. You know, Micky? It's a big Diff. The difference between this Diff and my Diff, right, is the difference between them. My Diff's different to this Diff because what differentiates the differences between the Diffs is that this one's got floating hubs, which is a different setup opposed to my Diff, which is not a floating differential setup. That's the difference. Yeah, get it, Micky? You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
You know, if you work as hard as your mouth does, you get a lot.
Anyway, back to the quick checkup on the VL, right? And yeah, that's about. We're gonna continue working. We're gonna keep, and we'll leave it at that, George. Locked up, I welded up a few donuts here to try and get some tight bends because everything's just tight with these new intakes with the drive-by wire, etc. So we've just had to make a few donuts up to get such tight radius, and then we're going to come for the guard here and join up. And then, George, we're going to mark it all up and weld it all up, and it's going to fit spot on. Now, BRB.
Christmas came early today for Mitchell's car, so the long-awaited arrival of the Wilwood front and rear brake setup for the S14. So that's turned up today, and we couldn't wait to slap it on, see what it looks like. So I've been working on doing that. We've got 4-piston calipers, front and rear, drilled and slotted rotors, part of the kit. I believe these are actually 370Z rotors, is the rotors that they use. If you look here, can you see through that? You can't really see because they're black. So that's the previous rear disc setup. And then I'm sure you've got some videos or photos or something of what is now on there. You can see the size difference in that. So also converted this car now to so this is actually an R33 Wilwood Brake kit, so that means that the handbrake style had to change. So originally this was like a caliper style handbrake, now it's like a drum inside the rotor style, same as the 33. It's painted in the red, matches the body quite well. If you wanted to take a shot of that, Charlotte. Come with everything you need to put them on, so they've just got a little adapter bracket that bolts onto the factory knuckle, and then the caliper bolts to it. Other than that, she just bolts straight on there, and they're going to be able to take a lot more heat and dissipate a lot more heat than they previously would have, so they're going to be a way more efficient brake setup, which means this car's going to stop just as good as it goes, which is very important if you don't want to go off a cliff. Yeah, that's about it.
So, George, how are you? We're here to talk about what we've done today. As you can see, we've I finished up the cold side intercooler pipe for Corey's R32 to suit the drive-by wire that's attached to the Plazmaman intake. Just got to weld one more sensor, I believe, on the bottom, but we won't do that until we know exactly where all the wiring's got to go. Other than that, it fits mint. Plazmaman clamps all around. And yeah, it's been a big day, George.
What's the time, Daniel?
Oh, it's time for knockoff.
Tools down.
It's been a big day.
Wow, what a day.
Done and dusted.
It's been a big day, George. Very productive, long day, but now it's
done and dusted.
This is a good looking piece of diff. Where'd you get this from?
Oh, Gazzard Brothers.
Who?
Gazzard Brothers. Shout out to Gazzard Brothers.
Big shout out to Gazzard Brothers. Big shout out to Gazzard Brothers in Toowoomba, Scotty.
For building us this immaculate
Diff. She's absolutely gonna eat in the VL.
She's built solid.
Really good, really helpful. Quick turnaround. Workmanship is incredible.
I wouldn't turn around, it's pretty heavy.
Anything we wanted, he provided. Any questions we had, he had answers. So big shout out to them.
Big shout out to Gazzard Brothers for supplying us the diff.
Big shout out to Wilwood Brakes. Been waiting on these for a while, but it was well worth the wait seeing them on the car.
Get a load of them.
They look incredible.
How incredible.
If you're looking for a brake upgrade.
If you want to pull your rig up, I suggest you get some Wilwoods.
If you want to ball out, like a Brussels sprout.
Oh yeah, that's
got sauerkraut.
Kraut. What's kraut?
I don't know. Ball out like a Brussels sprout.
Clout. If you're chasing clout.
If you're chasing clout and you want to ball out,
go get you some Wilwoods and fit them out.
And get them out.
Plazmaman.
Plazmaman?
Plazmaman. Plazmaman?
Is this Plazmaman?
This is Plazmaman.
Wow. What do you got there?
Plazmaman?
Plazmaman.
Plazmaman. Do you know what's under here? I'll show you what's under here. You won't read about it.
Plazmaman.
Plazmaman. What do you want to tell the crowd?
Great!
Yeah, like, comment,
subscribe
to
the YouTube channel
and the Facebook
and the Instagram
and our personal accounts.
Tune in next time for more sick cars
for
content.
dope.
The dopest, hit you in the mostest.
What?
Cool way.
Who?
Roo.
Oh, Roo.
It's
been a big day, George.
I'm exhausted.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, don't be. Stop talking in your mic.
Hello, George. Armadillos keep digging.
I want to hear it, George. You don't want to hear about these muppets back up under this dash here. We have 12mm bolt through my clutch pedal. I don't need more than a mic, George. I need a camera just to show you how silly these billies are. What?
Don't. Why are you standing on me? Oh, you're lying down. Stop.
Oh, it's leaking.
Is it actually?
Yeah, just there.
What?
There's water.
Yeah, is it still there? Or is that just... Oh, you gotta look from the top. Where's my hose?
Your hose?
Leaving out that bottom hose.
She's at work. What?
She's at what?
She's at work.
Where?
So, we send a Wi-Fi signal from that end, right, and it travels down, and if it heads in the right direction, it can connect to the next one. And it's basically called the new Bluetooth era.